Hey guys, it's Loves to Loom here. Today I'll be showing you how to make my own original Paroled bracelet. The name was chosen by AKA Me, Myself, and I on Instagram. This does take approximately 105 bands to create, and I do love this silk version here with the silk bands. I think it looks really nice and sleek. But without wasting any more time, let's get started. To make this bracelet, you do need at least one loom. I'm going to use two just to avoid an extension. Also, the first color that we're going to lay is going to be one single band of whatever color is going to go where my white is here. I guess you can call it the border. So I'm going to stick with white for this bracelet. But also make sure that you have your bar pins aligned like so before we get started. And the arrow is facing away from you. So I'm going to grab my white and I'm just going to sit one here for when we close it at the end. And now we're going to grab our next color, which is the blue in this bracelet. And I used white on this one. And I'm going to make a single chain just running up the center here. So I'm going to use gray. And you're going to just go all the way up, like so. Now for my wrist size, I'm going to leave 5 empty pins at the end because 2 full looms makes it entirely too big for me. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. So I've laid mine to the point where I have 5 left at the end. So I'm going to come back to the beginning now. Just maybe want to push those down a tad. And the next colors that we're going to lay are going to be what is red and teal on this one, and then my silk bands on this one. So I am going to use, I'm actually going to do like a rainbow color. So I'm going to be alternating a couple different colors here. And we're going to be laying them basically like an upside down V. So starting with my pink, I'm going to go from the left into the center and then the right into the center. Like so. Grabbing my next color, I'm going to do the same thing on the next pins. And the next one. And we're going to also do this all the way up. Nothing else at this point. So the laying of the bands for this is definitely super easy. The looping may be a little bit more challenging, but the laying is definitely easy. So you can go ahead and continue laying your upside down V type pattern, and when I reach the top I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so once you have all of those laid like so, come back to the beginning, and I did actually forget to have you lay 2 bands that I just remembered. So I do apologize, but we're going to remove this first upside down V here. Just remove those for a moment. Grab whatever color you're using for your border, which is the same color as this one here. And we're going to lay one out to the left and the right. And it's okay if it's on top of that gray one. So just have that like that. That's for when we close it at the end. And now place these 2 back on. Sorry about that. So once it looks like that, now we're actually going to just lay like a border or the perimeter. So I'm going to stick with my white. And we're now just going to go all the way up both sides, making a single chain. until you reach the top. You're not going to bring it in at the top. Just go until you reach the very last pin on the side. The bands that we're laying right now are going to have to be stretched a little more so than normal. So just keep that in mind when choosing the type of bands you're going to use. I haven't tried it with any other band other than opaque. But I mean, I'm sure it would be okay. I just wanted to let you guys know that just in case. Your last one should meet up with the point of your middle. So that's what it should look like. And again, we're not going to bring it in on the top. We're just going to leave it open like that. And now you can go ahead and turn your loom around. Arrows are going to face us, and you may want to take a moment to just push those perimeter bands down a little bit. And now we're going to grab a cap band. I'm going to use the same color as my perimeter band, and we're going to place the cap band on this very center. Just a regular cap band like that. And now we can start the looping process. So what we're going to do is go inside the center pin here, and we're going to grab our bands that are now laying like a V. We're going to grab the top band, and you're going to bring that out to the left here and reattach it. And we're going to do the same with the right one. Just bring it directly out to the right, like so. Now we're going to go inside this left side, and what we're going to do is loop the border, but the border is going to be looped up to this top right one. And then we're going to cross this one up to the top left. So move that purple band out of the way, grab the bottom band, stretch it up to this right one here, reattach, do the same with this one, stretch it up to the left, and reattach. Just kind of push it down a little bit. We're going to go inside this middle pin here. Grab that bottom band and loop that forward. We're going to do that exact same thing again. So we're going to go into the middle here. Push back the top bands if there's any in your way. Grab the top band, bring it directly out to the left. Go back in, grab the next one and bring that out to the right. Like so. Now we have to cross our white band, so we're going to go on the side here, grabbing a hold of that white band, or whatever you have on your side pin, and we're going to stretch that up to the right here. Go inside the right one, grab the bottom white, stretch that up to the left, like so. So now what we need to do, this is the only part that's different than what we've just did before. Before we go any further, we have to come back to this pin here and here. And we're going to go inside this pin and grab that bottom purple that's on the side here. And we're going to bring that into this center one. So you're just going to turn it in and reattach it. Do the same on the right. Push back the top bands, grab that bottom purple, and attach it right into the middle there. Go inside that middle, grab the bottom band, and loop it forward. So that's what we're going to do for the entire design. So we'll just kind of take it slow. So starting in the center here, grab the top band, bring it out to the left, go back in there, bring it out to the right, go in your left pin, grab that top perimeter band, stretch it up to the right, go inside the left one, grab that perimeter band, stretch it up to the left. Now we're going to come back down to this pin here, and we need to grab that blue one now. So push back, grab that blue, and you're going to reattach it into the center. Do the same on this one. Bring it into the center. After you do that, you can push back and grab that middle and bring it forward. Every time you bring that band forward, you're basically like starting that pattern again. So we're going to go into that center, grab the top, bring it out to the left, go back in, bring it out to the right. Go into those side ones, grab the perimeter band, stretch it up to the right. Do the same over here, stretching this one up to the left. After you attach the ones that you've crossed, remember you always have to come back one pin. Grab that bottom band in there and bring it into that center. And then you can go in that pin and loop that middle forward, which is going to start us all over with our next pattern. So now it's definitely a lot different than the just normal looping technique. So hopefully it's not too difficult to pick up on. if that pops off, just grab it and place it back on like that. So I don't have that many left to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get them finished up. And then I'll come back and show you what to do next. If you have any trouble, you know, with the steps, we're literally doing the same thing over and over. So you can definitely watch the previous instructions. And I will be right back. Okay, so when you reach the very top, I'm going to go into this center one here. Like I've just crossed these over. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring this middle one forward, and then I'm going to go into this left pin and push back the top two white and grab that pink, and I'm going to bring that into the center like so. And then now I'm going to go inside those and grab that white that I had you lay, and we're going to bring those into the center as well. Like so. And now we're going to just grab this band from the beginning, push back everything on that top pin to grab that, and that's where we're going to attach our C-clip. Like so. So you can definitely go ahead and use your hook to pop these sides off. Alrighty, so when you take it off of your loom, You may definitely need to tweak it. The first thing that I would recommend is the middle. They get tucked in. So if you just like pinch it with your finger and like pull up, it will definitely pop that out so it's not so tucked in, because that can definitely make a effect on how the outer bands are laying. Secondly, some of your like wraparound bands may be sticking out further than others, so you can actually adjust them from this side or from the back. So like say my blue one here is sticking out too much. If you just pull the blue band on the back a little, that will actually tighten it, and then you can obviously loosen it from this side if you need to pull it out a little bit more. So as I always say, it depends how particular you are. But I think it is a super cute design. I was very happy with how this came out. I personally love how this looks with the silk bands by Rainbow Loom.Com. So anyway, you can also have a border on this bracelet. If you want the border look, you would have to go around the back and pull the sides out like that. I personally like it without the border, but you can definitely do it if you prefer it. I just wanted to give you that option. So if you guys do like this bracelet, please hit that like button below. It definitely helps others be able to see it so they can make it. And real quick, to close it up, simply just attach it to this cap band here at the beginning. It's a super easy closure. La la la. So again, this is my Paroled bracelet. It is my own original design. The name was chosen by AKA, me, myself, and I on Instagram. So thank you for that name. Even though it started off as a joke, I said, hey, why not? It fits the rest of my theme of my names with my other designs. So anyway, there you go, guys. Once again, hit the like button below if you like it. Also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And please make sure you tag me at Loves to Loom on Instagram if you make it, because I absolutely love seeing your renditions. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.